Hello class! Me again, Teacher Rona. Did you know that positive self-concept for senior high school student just like you is essential as it allows you to try new things, to take healthy risks, and to solve problems. In turn, your learning development will be productive and will set you up for a healthy and positive future. This lesson allows you to share your characteristic, habits, and experiences. It will further help you discover the benefits of self-knowledge and therefore appreciate your uniqueness as an individual. So let's talk about developing the whole person. To know thyself is the beginning of wisdom, as is stated by Socrates. This saying is connected in our self-concept. What is self-concept? It is conceived as a collection of a multiple context-dependent selves, a deeper look onto the different aspects of self can identify specific areas of self-regulation, stability, and improvement. So therefore, self-concept is represented by several aspects of the self. Okay? Of the self. Okay? So you get a blank sheet of paper and divide it into 8 segments. Write some descriptions of the different aspects of yourself as follows in each segment. The first segment is the physical self. What is the physical self? You describe yourself. Try not to censor any thoughts which come to your mind. Include descriptions of your height, your weight, your facial appearance, and quality of your skin, your hair, and description of the body areas such as your neck, your chest, your waist, and legs. That is physical self. And then number 2 is the intellectual self. So the intellectual self is the assessment of how well you reason and solve problems. Your capacity to learn and create your general amount of knowledge, your specific areas of knowledge, wisdom you have acquired, of course, that includes in your intellectual self. While the emotional self, write as many words or phrases about typical feelings you have, feelings you seldom have, feelings you try to avoid, feelings you especially enjoy, feelings from your past and present, and feelings which are associated with each other. The next one is the sensual self. So write how you feel as a sensual person. What sense do you use most? Sight, hearing, speaking, smell, or touching? How do you feel about the different ways you take in information? Through the eyes, ears, mouth, nose, your pores, and skin. In what ways do you let information in and out of your body? Okay, that is under the sensual self. While the interactional self include descriptions of your strengths and weaknesses in intimate relationships and relationships to friends, family, co-students, and strangers in social settings. So you have to describe the strength, weaknesses which your friends and family have notices. You can Ask them actually. And then describe what kind of son or daughter you are, what kind of brother or sister you are, and of course the nutritional self. How do you nourish yourself? What foods do you like and dislikes? And we also have the contextual self. Descriptors could be in the areas of maintenance of your living environment, reaction to light, temperature, space, weather, colors, sound, and seasons, and your impact on the environment. Okay? And lastly, we have the spiritual self or life force. Write words or phrases which tell about how you feel in this area. This could include your feelings about yourself and organized religion, reactions about your spiritual connections to others, feelings about your spiritual development and history, and thoughts about your metaphysical self. Think about your inner peace and joy. Think about your spiritual regimen or routine. And try assessing the different areas of your development. So after doing this activity, you will identify your strengths and weaknesses. What is personality? That in your personality, it includes your strengths and weaknesses. Personality is unique in individual. It impacts behavior and action. Of course, personality also refers to persistent qualities of individual, and it is the result of social interactions. Your personality is the result of social interactions. And of course, it's always dynamic. And personality determines how our thinking, reasoning, and of course, our actions. The word personality is derives from the Latin word persona, which means mass. Okay? So persona means mass in Latin word. So we have the personality is not determined by a single factor, but by an accumulation of many factors. Some of those factors are psychological, while others are physical, biological, and hereditary. So in biological factors, we have brain, physical factor, and hereditary factor. The brain, father and son adopt almost the same type of brain stimulation. Okay? While in physical factors involves height, color, health status, and beauty of the person. And hereditary factor, these are the factors that affect the physical features, intelligence level, attentiveness, the gender, temperament, various inherited diseases, and of course, our energy level. And in social factors also, it also plays a vital role in determining one's personality. The society that we live in, the environment, the community, all are included in this factor. Okay? The environment, the community, the society that we live in, all are included in this factor. Socialization starts with a contact between a mother and an infant. After infancy, we build our social skills with our father, brothers, sisters, and other relatives, friends, and then the social group itself. And of course, we have the cultural factors. The culture largely determines attributes towards independence, aggression, competition, and of course the cooperation. The culture in which one lives in traditional practices, norms, customs, procedures, rules and regulations, values are determinants of personality. The creed, religion, and beliefs are also very important factors of personality determinants. The creed, the religion, and the beliefs. Okay? They are important factors of personality determinants. And of course, we have the situational factor. According to Milgram, situation exerts as an important press on the individual. Situational factors do alter a person's behavior and response from time to time. Situational factors can be commonly observed when one person or a person behaves contrastingly and exhibits different traits and characteristics. Okay? A person's personality should be seen as ongoing development process. Every person has a different personality. According to Linton, so personality embraces the total organized aggregate of psychological process and status pertaining to the individual. Okay, so we have some benefits of self-knowledge. Managing the different aspects of ourselves will lead us towards an understanding and appreciating our unique personality. You can be happier when you can explain who you are. You can express yourself. You can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Okay? You can be happier when you can explain who you are. And number 2, lesser inner conflict. Why? Actions are based on what really feels. Okay? And number 3, better decision making. You can able to make better choices about anything when you truly know yourself. When you know yourself, you can come up into a better decision making. And of course, you also have self-control. You can resist bad habits and develop a good one when you know when you have self knowledge. Okay, you can have self control too. And the number 5 is the resistance to social pressure. Withstand the social pressure to conform the majority. You can resist the pressure from the social. Okay, and number 6, tolerance and understanding of others. Awareness of your struggles can help you empathize with others. Okay? And of course, lastly, vitality and pleasure. Being who you truly are helps you feel more alive. That's vitality and pleasure. So those are the benefits, some benefits of self-knowledge. Did you know that the fingerprints have 3 fundamental principles? Okay, the first one is the individual characteristics. That means no two fingers have identical ridge characteristics. And of course, just like us, fingerprints are also unique. They have unique patterns. And lastly, an individual's print will remain unchanged for a lifetime. It cannot be changed. Your fingerprints are just like your personality. Okay? So let me leave a short saying about uniqueness. Your uniqueness is your magic. Always remember that. Okay?